Hello, Literary Ray here, and today I'm going to be sharing my messy creative process. It's honestly a little embarrassing to share, especially the sketching phase. Usually, I prefer to sketch with pencil and paper. I like the tactile quality of doing so, but here I'm trying out Procreate, which has really nice pencil brushes, and the time-lapse feature is really handy. But honestly, I don't fully know how to use Procreate, so it's looking a little funny right now. But I promise you it's going to be Suzuha from Steins. I actually have a full Let's Play for the visual novel, including all the endings, so if you're interested, please check it out. I watched the anime initially years ago, but was really surprised plot-wise by the visual novel. Not to mention the art is gorgeous and the voice acting is phenomenal. I'm really excited for the reboot coming out, which also looks really pretty. I'm going to be reworking the pose after this part to make it a little bit more dynamic for our cute part-time warrior. I love all the girls in Steins so much, and Suzuha is definitely the hero in her ending, even though it was traumatic for me. But no spoilers, don't worry. So as we finish up the sketch, we're going to get ready for the rough draft phase, where I'm going to be using Paint Tool Sai, which I love for the crisp lines. Here are my priorities to block out shapes and get an idea on color. I used to just commit after the sketch, then things will look great until I flip the image or rotate it, and then it would be a hot mess, so now I just take some extra time to really get the rough draft looking the way I'd like it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing this, but it works for me and my process. And in the interest of keeping this under 5 minutes, I have increased the speed and will time leap ahead in certain spots. I've tried my best to make this not dizzying to look at, but my process is so much of zooming in and out and rotating the canvas that it is hard, so I am very sorry if this is dizzying for anyone. You can close it, it's okay. I won't mind. But I really like using Paint Tool Sai when using or when doing my lineless style. But if you have any tips or tricks or using Procreate or any guides that you like, please let me know. In general, I like doing a lot of chibi art. My chibi style used to be a lot of details and trying to make sure I have, all the parts of the outfit and getting the hair to look exactly right. But now I've really shifted more towards simplifying and really prioritizing, features that I thought were most important for characters. So, for example, when I'm doing the outfit, which we'll see in a little bit, Suzuha's socks actually have two lines, and her tracksuit has like these pockets that are pretty cute. But when I tried them on with my chibi style, it looked a little bit like too distracting, a little too much. So I've opted to leave those out. Now, for the final part, I make everything really crisp by redrawing it. It may seem counterproductive, but by having a rough draft phase first, it really gives me peace of mind when I want to go in and really make these details look really nice and crisp. Also, for some reason, I thought that Suzuha had hazel eyes, but they're actually golden, and I will fix that later. And in the reboot, she also has this really cute pair of high top sneakers, which I want. If you haven't already read or watched Steins, I highly recommend both the anime and the visual novel. It's like a time travel mystery thriller in the summertime of Akihabara. It's one of my all time favorites. The main cast is really endearing and it's just so good. So good. The beginning is a little slow and maybe didn't age well, but I promise you it is worth it. I'm going to be adding a little bit of messiness to Suzuha's hair, which, side note, is giving a little bit like angelic layer. But, anyways, thank you so much for staying to the very end. Please take care, watch out for the organization, and El Sai Konguru. The sketch, rough draft, and the final. Thank you so much for watching.